guys, thanks for joining me today. Today we're discussing 4 major signs your leadership skills need attention. Now if you recognize one of these 4 or all 4, you should fix these before it's too late. Now imagine being physically or mentally disturbed by the thought of walking into work. This is the reality for far too many employees, and it's primarily stemming from inadequate leaders that they work under every day. These leaders treat others poorly, placing far too much emphasis on their own well-being. Their lethargic attitude about their role is directly and detrimentally linked to the growth potential of their team. Now, people seldom find the opportunity that lets them take control of a toxic work environment. The fear of unemployment is stronger than the prospect of a new and more empowering opportunity. Now, under the direction of a less than stellar boss, it's it's near impossible for a person to reach their maximum potential. So after assessing thousands of managers, one consulting firm states that there's a never-ending supply of individuals who are tone deaf to their leadership abilities. They place no value on, nor do they ask for, feedback from their team. Without the opinions of their direct reports and peers, they are able to easily avoid the truth about their performance. Now, additionally, this is a classic case of pride and ego clouding someone's judgment. Some leaders think far too highly of themselves, as they cannot fathom the idea that the way they lead is not the best. So regardless of if you fall into this skill set or this bucket or not, here are some warning signs when it's time to address your leadership abilities or skill sets. Number 1, no one can do the job as well as you. No matter who completes it, if you're constantly redoing the work of others, from finding simple errors to having a different vision for the project, nothing is good enough in your eyes. Things have escalated to the point where your team has given up contributing to the project, as they know you will either revamp or alter their work altogether. It's sad, but it's something to think about. One of the primary jobs as a leader is to allow their direct reports the freedom to flourish, resulting in their best work, obviously, or hopefully, we should say. Micromanagement instantly disables this. Provide a work environment that allows people to innovate and succeed by setting clear standards. Instead of stepping in to compete or complete the task for them, coach your employees through the process. Now, through this, you'll be able to build the skills necessary in your people to elevate their work to reach the set standards. Number 2, your top team members are leaving. Dead giveaway. A recent Gallup study shows 75% of employees who voluntarily leave their jobs, they do so because of their bosses. It is something I have seen happen time and time again personally. Regardless of how the employee feels about their position itself, they just do not see a way around their bad boss. These talented, hardworking people are pushed to their wits' end instead of being supported and developed. Now, author and pastor Andy Stanley says, leaders who don't listen will eventually be surrounded by people who have nothing to say. The best place to start, if you have to come to the realization that you are forcing people out of your workplace, is with intentional listening. Intentional listening. Number 3, you resent your job. With leadership comes enormous and massive responsibility. You're not expected only to perform your own job, but to help direct the lives or the direct reports under you as well. The latter can cause some people to resent their position of power. It's no secret that managing people can be difficult, and it will be in a lot of cases. This often leads to miscommunication, incorrectly reading situations, and a slow-burning resentment. But being a leader is not a natural course of progression for everyone. It is, however, something anyone can succeed at if they are diligent enough. Take the time to seriously evaluate whether your current role is one that is truly right for you. Ask yourself as if you're sitting on a plane in a row and must answer to, are you willing and able to assist in case of an emergency? So, if you're sitting on a plane on an exit row, could you be able to answer that question? Are you willing and able to assist in case of an emergency? Number 4, you are the only one allowed to make decisions. Even the people that are ego-driven and thrive on the feeling of power get exhausted over time in having to make every important decision. At the core of leadership is empowering others. That's the core. Decision making is one of the best ways to empower other people. If you're having to make a very important decision or having to make every decision, start small and give away your power so others can use the thing that they were hired for, their brain. If you find yourself struggling with some of these signs, know it doesn't have to stay this way. You are the only one who can make the necessary changes to ensure you don't become a bad boss. Find ways to work with your leadership skills as often as possible. All right? Something to think about, guys. 4 major signs your leadership skills need attention. You may not see it in yourself. You may see it in one of your peers in leadership. And maybe that might be a good conversation with a cup of coffee to sit down and break down some of that information with them to help them see some of the error of their ways. All right? That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to get this information. And please like, subscribe, and share, because if you're getting something out of this, I'm pretty sure people in your sphere will get something as well. And remember, if you ever need help with some leadership development coaching, I cannot talk today, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Off day. Team building or some diversity training, please contact me. Let me know. We'll put together a tailor-made plan to help you be the leader that people want to follow and gravitate towards. All right? Remember, great leadership equals great results. How are you leading?